inferior? Do you see yourself up against the competition of cultural background, religious practice? So many things taking place in Langley. We can name some of them and we can go through a list. But how do you see yourself? Is your report with your fruits is negative? Or is it positive? Now, some of the things with the negative report in Numbers. One, they become fearful and timid. Are you fearful of coming to Langley? Are you fearful of exercising your faith in Langley? Because the people that Moses sent out, they become fearful. They say, Moses, we cannot go there to inherit. We cannot do ministry there because they're different competition. We're inferior. Right? And so what they were doing there, they were walking by sight. They wasn't walking by faith. There was because they're walking inside, they see what in front of them, they see the obstacles. The giants, the Jebusites, they locate themselves, they know they structure themselves, some in the mountain, some on the corner, some on the hill valley. You can see they're fencing. So the fencing said, listen, we can't do anything here because what? So they're walking by sight, they're walking by what they see.
Yeah.
And if you look at in layman terms and put it in this context, how do you see yourself when you come into Langley? Do you see it's a distance to go? Do you see yourself, oh, there's only few people? Do you see yourself, oh, I don't know how far we're going to go? Are you walking by sight based on what you can see? Are you walking by faith to tell Lord, I trust you? Because in the negative report, they were looking at the people, the structure of the people. The confrontation, literally, and said, we can't overcome that. There was a lack of sense of mission. In other words, they forgot that God is in control. They forgot. Totally forgot. God sent them out to spy the land for a purpose. God promised people, God promised He's going to bless them and give them a land. And look what it says. Listen to the country. It says, it's a land filled with milk and honey. In other words, it's a prosperous land. It's a fruitful land. Can you see Langley as fruitful? Can you see milk and honey? Can you see soul? I've been saved and delivered in Langley. Because they couldn't see that. They see the opposition. They see the opposite of it. So they say, listen, we are confronted to the loss of purpose of the mission. What is your mission to come into Christ? What is your mission to go into church? What's your mission to serve God in spirit and in truth? So what is it? The loss of the purpose of the mission of their faith. They forgot that they brought grapes. They forgot that they spent 40 days. If the land was that bad, why would they spend 40 days there and night safe? And to get the cut grapes and brought it back home. But at the same time, they see themselves as inferior. No purpose, a lot of purpose of the vision. And the other thing they were doing there, they were bigging up the enemy. We see the giants.